So this is the pound yen analysis for Wednesday, 27th of December. Now, let's have a look what happened with prices. So, with prices have come down towards that 49.78. We did trade quite a bit below it. Trade just slightly below this 49.50. We did see buy side momentum come back into the market, the retest of 49.78. We have seen this upside continuation. Very strong bullish move. Now, we're in a period of low volatility. Could be the fact that some of the main traders are on holidays or whatever it is. So we have seen this price. We have been pretty range bound in terms of prices. So we would expect prices or moves to be limited. Now what we can see here is prices are respecting this 51.25. 51.25, this weekly level. We have seen price come in to this 51.25. Seen buy side momentum. The frequency of tests are a bit concerning, as levels are tested frequently tend to break. Now we do have confluences. We do have the 400 period moving average as well. We do have the 400 period moving average marked out here in black, and the 200 period moving average as well marked out here in blue. So 200, 400 period moving average, as well as this weekly level at 51.25, could potentially see prices remain range bound. If prices continue in the uptrend, and this is just a consolidation, a bit of a rest, we would expect price to head towards the highs of 2017 so far, in around this 52.85. 52.85, I can't anticipate prices breaking above and staying above 52.85. We may do that in 2018, but here in 2017, I don't anticipate prices moving beyond 52.85 unless we do have a strong fundamental catalyst. So that's the level that we are looking at for to the upside. If, however, we do see a breakdown, again, we'll have to see our price react to this 51.25 weekly level, as well as the 200 and 400 period moving average. If we do successfully navigate those, the very next level we would be targeted to downside is around 50.56. Again, in towards our 50.56, the weekly level. We've had this consolidation. After this move upwards, we did have the consolidation around that 50.56 before we saw the next leg of the move to the upside. So we'll see our price react in around 50.56. If we do break down from 50.56, we'll be targeting now 49.78, where we did see some buy side momentum come into the market previously. Okay, we did trade all the way down to 49.50 before we did see the buy side momentum, but due to the speed of the breakdown there, possibly the reason why we did see this break below is 49.78. So again, we're looking to see our price react to that 49.78 before we see the bullish buy side momentum possibly coming to the market for a retest of 50.56 and 51.25. I don't anticipate prices moving beyond 49.78 here on Wednesday, 27th of December. Now, let's just have a look at the daily chart before we wrap up here. So if I head over to the daily chart, get the scale on here correct. It's well, charts increasingly looking a bit more messy than I'd like, ideally. So we've had this move upwards to form this 52.85 as 2017. We've had a breakdown towards our 47.35. We've had a move up, operated within the shadow of this very bearish channel. We had this somewhat indecisive move to the downside, not really trending, similar to as we can see over here. I'm just marked out there. So we've had this move down in punctuated by whoa, what's going on here? We've just had this move punctuated by a series of bullish and bearish candles, but overall the momentum took us to the downside for another retest of 47.35. From 47.35, we did see a bit of a double bottom, saw bullish buy side momentum come back into the market, a brief pullback before a test of 52.85. We did close beneath the 52.85. We came back down into the support here in around 49.78. Bullish buy side momentum taking us above this 52.85, and again we did close back below this 52.85, and again we've had a retest of 49.78. So we do look poised for more upside momentum. We could potentially look at this as being our lows here, and well, we did have a higher low there, but we have invalidated it by trading slightly below it. Let's just see. Actually, we could say there's a bit of a double bottom there, even though we have traded below this 49.78. So we could say it's a bit of a double bottom, even though we should trade about 20 points or so beneath it. So we could potentially have a double bottom. So we've got a low, double bottom here, higher lows as well. So we are having a bit of a pullback. So if we do find support before a retest of that 49.78, again we post. Let's just clean this up. So we've got our lows, got a higher low there, a double bottom there. So if we do have a bit of a pullback and we do find bullish buy side momentum before we have further continuation, that'll be an extremely bullish sign, as we would have had a third higher low. If we do not head down towards our 49.78, a third higher low for a retest of 52.85, due to the frequency of tests of 52.85, possibly a break and a further upside continuation. Now, let's just have a look at the weekly chart. So, I suppose I could have been a bit more concise with the daily analysis there. On this weekly chart, as you can see here, we've got our lows down here. Higher lows, slightly higher low, bit of a double bottom, slightly higher low there. We are operating in the shadow of this very bullish candle, slightly traded above it. And again, we've gone into a bit of a trading range at present. Now, we have seen a bullish buy side momentum come in from last week, so we do look poised for upside continuation for a test at 52.85. Move beyond 52.85, we're looking to target 54.72. That's the next level that we would be targeting here on the pound against the yen. Now, let's have a look at the monthly chart before we wrap up here. So, on this monthly chart, we had the sell-off, had this very strong bullish move. Bit of a pullback, continuation, bit of a pullback, again, continuation. Now, the candles here on this monthly chart, as we can see, we've indicated by the wicks to the downside, showing that there was some selling pressure, but the bulls were able to take control by the end of the month. We did have a bullish close to these months as well. So we do look poised for more bullish upside continuation on the pound against the yen. And with that said, that's wrap up the pound yen analysis. Thanks for watching.